Right now my hair in my face is all I have.
You're the prettiest woman in the world. So nothing can happen to you.
I'm just a little
if you're insecure
because my face is fatter too, right?
No, it's not.
You're so sweet, baby. Okay. I was gonna do a story time about dating this couple. Did I tell you about that?
You dated a couple?
Mm-hmm.
You're such a liar.
I swear to God.
You dated a couple before.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me that before.
Because I was actually embarrassed, but I thought it was a whole-ish movement, so I never really told anybody about it. And it's actually, I told you about it, but I told you about it in a way that it was just about the girl. Remember? Like Rihanna a little bit. She has short hair, really tall, slim.
Oh, she lived in.
Went to move in with her. It was her and her fucking her husband, fiance, basically.
Okay.
Okay. We're about to get in the video and tell y'all some of this stuff, okay? What's Shapop poppin', y'all? I am really only coming to make a really quick little clip before you actually see the video to let you guys know that yes, you may see a few videos on this channel that you've seen on a couple of my previous channels. If you've been following me for a long time, you know that I've had 3 channels on YouTube, and now I'm only currently active on this channel. But I did have some really good uploads on especially the ChattyMuva channel, so I will be bringing some of those videos onto this channel for those of you who have never seen them, you know, just to get more views and to make sure that all of my content is kind of in one area. So please, if you've seen the videos before, please ignore them. If you've never seen them before, go ahead and enjoy. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment everything in this video. If you've never seen me before, make sure you subscribe and join the TubieGang and enjoy these videos. And you guys will probably see the same intro on each of these types of videos, but I do have a new content coming for you guys, don't worry. What's your poppin', y'all? Your girl is back with another video, and today we have a juicy ass story time. Even my wife hasn't heard this story, and she's sitting right here. She's probably gonna listen and just be in shock just as much as you guys are. So let's get right into the video. All right, guys, so this story is basically from probably like this is like maybe 2 or 3 years before I met my wife. Maybe even 4 years before I met my wife. So it was a long time ago. This was like when I was in my like early 20s, maybe like 24, 25, 22. So basically I met this girl. I was going to school, I was going to college, and I met this girl in college, and she was really cute to me. Like, I was so attracted to her. I don't know, I just thought she was so attractive. Anyways, we became friends kind of, and then I found out that she liked girls too. So we just started talking a lot, and we got really close, and I'm like nervous. I'm so nervous to tell you guys this story. Okay, so like I was saying a little earlier, this is a story that I never really told before because I felt like it came with a lot of like, for me to tell the story, I feel like it would have came with a lot of like negative stuff, like judgment, that's the word. So I was worried about telling people. I never even told my wife until like I just wrote it down yesterday that this is something I should talk about. Like, why do I care? Like, who cares? Like, I care. Okay, I'm so nervous. You guys will see me smiling a lot. These big ass cheekbones, they're gonna be on fleek all video because I'm nervous. Okay, so yeah, so I met her, we became close, we started getting really cool, and she did tell me she had like 3 or 4 kids. At the time I only had 1 kid. Hold on one second. Why are you out here? What's up? What are you looking for? Whose phone?
I was looking at
Okay, all right, I need you to stay in the room, okay? Mama's telling a juicy adult story. Can't be out here. Back to the juicy story. So yeah, so basically we started becoming friends. She had 3 kids, 3 or 4, 3 kids. I had 1, and then she also lived with her fiance.
So her and her fiance were moving into this new development. Basically, their house was like the only house that was already built, and they were allowed to move in. So she told me that they had so much room, and we were building. So by the time that she offered for me to come move in with them, we were talking like every single day. This was probably about a month now we were talking. And I never went out with her, or we never like met up. We never did anything. It was just like we were just talking, and the talking was in the like get to know you type talking. So it was basically like, you know, getting to know everything about somebody that you're interested in. So we were talking about sex, we were talking about just our daily hobbies, just every little thing like that. And I knew all this time that she had a fiance, but I kind of felt the vibe that, you know, like this is like what they do. Because I felt like that because of the stuff that she would tell me, like, you know, that like, oh, this other girl that they were talking to, it's like those little things that she would say. But I never brought it up and said, what do you mean, like, so you guys date girls? Like, I just felt so, I just went with the flow, basically. I was nervous and I went with the flow, and because I was so attracted to her, her personality, everything, the way she looked, I just loved watching her. And that's what kind of kept me talking to her, because I wasn't really looking for a couple per se. So yeah, so she told me about them moving and stuff. So at the time I was living with my mom and my daughter and all my sisters and everybody. So I was really looking for a way out anyways. So when she told me that she had a room for me in a 3-level house, I was excited. I was like, oh my God, yes, I'm going. So I ended up moving in with her and her fiance. And when I first moved in, it was more of like a friend vibe. Like I was more of like, I would even say I felt more like a nanny kind of. Like I helped babysit her kids, because at the time I was just in school. I wasn't working. She was actually working and in school, and then she also had her kids. So I helped out a lot. She had her youngest one was probably like 2 years old, not even fully 2 years old. So she was really young, and I would help babysit and stuff like that. So they started courting me now. Now I started noticing they were courting me probably like 2 weeks after I moved in. I started noticing like they were like, oh, we're gonna take you out on a date night. Just asking me like if I had sexy things to wear, stuff like that. So I started getting nervous and excited at the same time, because I was like, when I saw her fiance, as far as attraction, he wasn't bad looking. Like he was close to my type. Like, so I wasn't like no, this cannot happen. So to be very honest, while it was happening, like while the whole dating and courting stuff was happening with them, I didn't really think about every step forward. I just kind of went with the flow as it went. So basically, when they said they wanted me to take me out to dinner, to have some sexy stuff, they wanted to have, like, we're gonna have a date night together, all of us, and we weren't coming home. I was like, okay. I was just thinking about dinner and looking sexy. I wasn't thinking about we about to get it poppin' later. Okay? Like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm telling y'all this. So we went to dinner. We went to this really nice place in Toronto. It's like a mansion restaurant type of place. It's so dope. I had never been to anything like that. Never been, like, I would say wined and dined like that, because they opened my door. They were like, they was taking care of the girl, okay? They was treating me like she about to please us later, so we gotta make sure she on point. That's how it was. When I look back at it now, that's how it was. Like, they were really taking care of me. And he was a gentleman from the beginning to the end. He was just kept asking me if I was comfortable. Are you okay? You know, are you having fun? So we had dinner, we talked. During the dinner, most of the conversation, he was kind of leading the conversation, and it was very sexual in flavor. I don't know what the word is I was looking for. It was sexual in nature, the conversation was. So I kind of felt the vibe, like, because I was like, what are we doing after this? So they were like, oh, we're gonna go to a party, and then we're gonna go just chill at a hotel. The chill at a hotel part stuck in my brain. As soon as they said that, I was like, oh my God, what panties am I wearing? What, like, I was ready. Like, I wasn't even like so like thinking, no, this is not gonna happen. Like, I wasn't shocked like that, but at the same time I was nervous as hell. Like, I was so nervous. So we ended up eating dinner, and then we didn't end up going to no party. We drove around for a little bit, and we ended up at a hotel. And oh, Lord have mercy. We got to the hotel. Well, before we got to the hotel, we stopped at a couple convenience stores, and we stopped at an LCBO, and LCBO was the alcohol store, and we got some drinks. I don't drink, for those of you guys who know me, you know I don't drink. For those of y'all who don't know, I don't drink. I'm telling y'all right now, I don't drink. But I was gonna go along with it. I wasn't gonna say no, I didn't drink. It was kind of one of those things where I just wanted to be cool. I wanted to fit in. I didn't want to say no to anything. So then we got to the hotel room. We were sitting, there was 2 beds. They were sitting on one bed, I was sitting on one bed. And mind you, I've had like conversation with her fiance. I keep saying her husband, but her fiance. I've had conversations with him. I lived with them basically, so we were cool. We were cool. Like, it just wasn't anything sexual. He had never touched me. We never kissed. Nothing. By this point, me and the girl, we had kissed a little bit. We felt up on each other a little bit, but it wasn't anything that was deep. And I was really nervous about that because he wasn't there when that happened, and I felt like is this now supposed to be a secret? Like, we didn't talk about it, so I didn't really know. That night, everything kind of came together. So I was sitting on my own bed, nervous as fuck. They were sitting on their bed, and they started kissing and stuff, and I was just sitting there. And then he started taking off some of her clothes. And when I tell y'all, my heart was like up here, like boom, 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 boom. Like, your girl was, I was dying. But at the same time, I was turned on because they're both attractive, and he was really like putting it down. Like, he wasn't even having sex with her, but he was like kissing on her really passionately and stuff like that. So then while he's like on top of her kissing on her, she kind of like goes like this to me. And I was like, I'm not ready. Like, I'm not ready. You right now telling the story, like, I can't believe I did this. I was like, I'm not ready. So when she motioned like this, I still had my shoes on. I had a cute little jacket on. I took off the cute little jacket. I started taking on my shoes, you know, trying to do it all sexy. Meanwhile, I'm dying in my soul, like, what are you about to do, girl? What you about to get into? He starts taking out a condom out of his pocket, starts taking off his pants. So we're all basically taking off our clothes at this time. And whew, when I tell y'all, I don't even remember what he looked like naked because I wasn't drunk. I barely drank anything because I know I can't drink, and I didn't want to not know what was happening and stuff and be taken advantage of. So I really didn't drink that much because I don't drink as it is. So I knew what was going on, but because I was so nervous, like, I don't even remember seeing him fully naked. I remember seeing her because I remember I looked at her a lot. Like, I was watching her a lot. She was the main attraction for me. So then, yeah, I went over to the bed, and he basically kind of motioned like for me to like go to her and like kind of kiss on her and stuff. So me and her started making out, kissing, and then I feel like 2 hands like boom on my booty, like push up on my booty. And at this point, I still have on like my underwear and my bra. Like, I'm not fully naked. She's fully naked, he's fully naked. Like, they're comfortable. And then she starts like taking off my bra and stuff like that. And yeah, he's behind me like kissing my back, and like it's becoming a thing, y'all. It's becoming a thing. So we did the thing, and yeah, it was so awkward after, you guys. Like, no, well, for her, the girl, she was like drunk. Like, they drank, so she was like wasted. And this was something I found out after living with them, because I lived with them for 3 whole freaking months. Our relationship was 3 entire months, excluding the month where I didn't live with them. That was just like a get to know stage. So I knew them for about four total months. So 3 months we lived together. And so that was just the first night that we made it a thing. And yeah, so after that, like we woke up in the hotel the next morning. I was in my bed, they were in theirs, and I just remember I woke up first, and I just remember looking at them like, what the fuck did I do last night? Like, what the fuck? And I went and washed up and stuff like that, and then I still had to go home with them. We lived together, so we went home, and this became like our life. Like, yeah, it was so crazy. Like, they were my boyfriend and girlfriend at that point. Like, it was crazy. And the only reason, because to be very honest, I never had any relationship with the guy as far as like a deep, passionate relationship. It wasn't like that. He was just more to join us when it was time to do the thing. And it was just like more of a casual, friendly relationship. It was more for her that I was doing this, and because I was really attracted to her. So I tolerated the guy, kind of, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, so we lived together for the total of 3 months, and the thing that actually ended it is the drinking. She was an alcoholic. When I tell y'all, she would have Appleton in like in a can. Like, she would empty out her can and have it in the cans in the morning. And there was a final straw. Like, it was a very toxic relationship that they had. And then me, I'm very calm. Well, I shouldn't say I'm calm, but I'm the type of person that I'm not big on, like, I'm not into confrontation and drama and stuff like that. And they were a very drama-filled relationship couple. So there was always fighting going on with the both of them, and I would just take the kids and be shuffling on in the room with the kids kind of thing. I was never involved in any of their arguments because they were petty and they were about their specific relationship. It had nothing to do with me. But what ended it was I couldn't take the fact that she drank so much. She would get wild when she would drink, and they had, like, because we had just moved in a couple months ago, the table, our kitchen table, they had like a big kitchen table, and it was filled with glasses. We had just cleaned the glasses, put them upside down on the table on paper towel, and we were gonna fill up the cupboards with them. So we're still setting up the house. So her and him got into a huge argument, and she came downstairs in a drunk-filled rage. All the kids were there, including my daughter, and she swiped the table with all the glasses and broke all of the glasses. Now all the babies and kids and everything started crying. And that was the last straw for me. I was like, no, I can't have my daughter in this environment. And of course, the kids didn't know that we were in any kind of relationship. Like, that's not something kids need to know about. So they just thought I was just a roommate, a friend. The mom's like good friend, and none of the family members, nobody that would come over, nobody knew that this was the relationship that we had. And yeah, like, I'm glad, because yeah, they didn't need to know. That's personal business. But yeah, so basically I had a boyfriend and a girlfriend. I was in a relationship with a couple. Yeah. How you feel about that, babe? How you feel about that story?
I don't care, because I'm about to be in a relationship with a couple.
Who are you about to be in a relationship with?
I'm gonna pick.
What you mean you're gonna pick?
Yeah.
We're gonna be in a relationship with that couple.
No,
both of us. We come as a
me.
package deal.
Hell no.
What
You
you
have
think?
yours, let me have mine.
So you're gonna take the wife's husband's dick?
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah, that's not happening. So yeah, guys, I was a hoe for a bit. I'm just right. So yeah, I did that. I was in a relationship with a couple. Nobody around me knew. Nobody. This was something that I did privately.
That's why you're not gonna know when I do mine too, right?
Whatever. This is the first time that I'm talking about this, and yeah, I still feel like I'm blushing. Like, I still feel nervous about it. I still feel like it's so like,
Why?
like I just can't believe that I did that. Like, yeah, I was, yeah. Now, would I ever do that again? No, I mean, I'm married. I mean, maybe we could have a, would you want to have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
We gonna get a girlfriend. Apply. Description below. Okay, we looking for a young, fine caramel thing. You know, cause my wife like them caramel things like me, you know. We looking for a caramel thing. You gotta be of age and not too young. So 25 plus, cause we like, actually even 29 plus. Give us a little, you know, maturity on that ass, okay? So bring us your ass over.
Your fat ass.
Your fat ass. Yes, and we will serve you, boo. And you gonna serve us. We gonna serve each other. Okay, anyways, I'm just joking, y'all. Do not comment below, because no, it's never gonna happen, okay? Never gonna happen. I just wanted to share that story time with you guys. I have a lot more story times coming up for you. If you enjoyed this one and this is the first time that you're seeing me, make sure you join that Tubie gang by clicking that description box below. Description box? Clicking the subscription box below. Make sure that you subscribe. And if you've been checking me out, you guys know I love you. Thank you. If you guys want more story times, more juicy story times, or if you guys have ideas for me on my channel, make sure you comment below and let me know what you guys want to see, because I only want to do what y'all want to see. And as usual, make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment everything this video. Like, subscribe, share, comment everything this video. Until next time, guys, it's